Hey again, YouTube. It's Ivory. Today is January 6th, 2011, and I'm officially 18 weeks today. So, yay! So I have 22 weeks, blah! 22 more weeks to go. I'm so excited, but kind of not, because I could use some time to myself still before I have none. That's okay. I'll start off showing my belly. Um, this shirt used to be really big on me, and now it's kind of tight. It's pretty tight actually. Um, so as you can see, I bumped my head on the wall. My 18-week belly. I'm wearing pajama bottoms. But yeah, there you go. Um, Getting pretty big, but I still don't think there's twins in there. I know that there's one. Like there has to be, but I guess I'll find out soon. Um, so a couple people asked me some questions. But I'll start off with this one's not pregnancy related, but someone asked me how long my hair is actually, because if you don't know, I wear extensions. Um, they're 18-inch long extensions, but my real hair is about is this long. It's pretty short, and I hate it. So that's why I bought extensions, just so you guys could see. Um, so I guess I could tell you guys how I feel today, being 18 weeks. I feel really bloated, honestly, and tired, but that's just how you feel when you're pregnant, so it's nothing really different. I feel a lot better than before though. Like the past 18 weeks or so, they haven't been rough, but they've been kind of annoying. The best part is not having period, which is awesome. I love that. Um, at first I used to get really bad cramps. Um, I would be kind of nauseous, but I never had really morning sickness. It was really just I had a really bad, I still do, like, gag reflex. So whenever I take my prenatal vitamins, I would throw up because they're just they're big. If you haven't seen them before, okay, look at this monster sucker, and you have to have one of these every day. And if you throw it up, you can't take another one because there's so many vitamins in it that you could like kind of overdose. You wouldn't like die, but you just get like a really probably grumbly tummy and stuff. I don't know. I never took two. Um, Food also made me sick. Um, the blah fruit fruit makes me sick. I'm still kind of scared drinking. I haven't drank juice in a long time. Just been drinking like water and Kool-Aid and Gatorade. Um, but lately, I am obsessed with this. It's fruit and vegetable juice. Has 2 servings of fruit and vegetables in every 250 milliliters. And here's my glass right here. I've drinking about like 4 of these so far. I'm like obsessed with them. They're so good. Yeah. So I just went to Walmart. I stocked up. It's awesome. What else am I supposed to talk about today? Okay. I did have a question from a viewer about names, and I do have names picked out, kind of. I did, but I'm rethinking them now. Even though me and the baby's dad aren't together, I still like value his like opinion on like the names because obviously that's his child, and even if he's not gonna be there, like it's always gonna be his child. So if he doesn't like the name, like we gotta kind of like think of something that we both like. Um, so I have some little baby clothes here, and if you guys want to guess, again, if you think it's a boy or girl, leave it in the comments. Or post it on my farm spring. So then here's my belly, and then I have a girl shirt and a boy onesie sleeper. So what do you think? Pink or brownish? Um, I'll hold the pink one up here. So for a girl, the name I did have, it was Vienna Lee Mohea, and my last name. Um, but I decided that I'm not gonna choose that name just because he had some choice words about it. He didn't like it. So, but I chose it just because I really like the name Vienna. I like different names. Lee is my middle name, and it's my dad's middle name. It's like in the family. And I picked Mohea because it's like Tahitian, And my mom is like obsessed with Tahiti, so I thought like it'd be cool if she had like a piece of Tahiti at home because I'm gonna be living at home. So if she just has a piece of Tahiti, like for her granddaughter, it means beautiful princess too. So and she's gonna be a beautiful princess because she's a girl. So it's fitting. Um, for the boy, I picked out Broden Kennedy Alexander, Brody for short. Broden, kind of like Braden. I like the name Braden, but I don't like Brady, and I wanted Brody, so I thought, why don't I just call him Broden? Um, and then Kennedy, I like the middle name. There's a band that I really like, and I love music. I've always like been involved in music, and the one of the guys in the band, his last name or something is Kennedy. It was something like that. No, I'm not naming him after him, but it's like, um, kind of like I wanted something to do with music or something to do with like one of my passions, and that kind of does kind of fit. And plus, I liked it. And Alexander is my ex's middle name, so and I always liked it too. So yeah, kind of like, but the girl would have mine and the boy would have his, and even if he's not around, I still think that way. So why not? And yeah, so as I'm 18 weeks, I do feel movement. It's really, really low. Like it's almost like in between my pelvic bones. Like still, I guess I talked to my doctor about it. He said that's normal. But like even my bump is really low, so that's also why I think I'm having a boy. I'm actually positive. So and that's why. Too. Just and then the movements are just like they're pretty like aggressive. Like I first felt it. I was about 15 weeks. I was sitting on the couch. I had Chinese food, a caramel bar, and a glass of Coke. And after like an hour, I started feeling like crazy fluttering a couple inches under my belly button. And it turned out to be the baby being excited, I guess, because we had a sugar overload. And it was kicking for like probably like over an hour, couple hours that night. And that was the first time I felt it. After that, it was kind of little flutters and the starting of like, I felt pressure kind of like when it moved. Um, but after that, I was really active and I wasn't drinking as much water, so I stopped feeling it. But now that I'm not really active and drinking a lot of fluids, I feel it again a lot. Like it's really like sometimes if I lay down, um, and I have my hand like kind of like that much, like kind of still touching my belly, but not really. I can feel like bumps, like because they kick so hard. I think it's a boy because he's like kicking like he wants to hurt me, and it's really cute, but it's funny and like I guess someone asked me to try and like explain it, and I can't really because it's really weird. Um, I can just say like imagine like just having like a fist like in like your tummy, like and it kind of like you feel it kind of like move like that. Like it's like kind of like pressure. It feels weird. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Like it's really weird. And like the kicks kind of feel like you have a muscle twitching or something like poking you. It's I don't know. It's so weird, but it's so cool. And I love feeling it. It's yeah. Um, yeah. That's about it. Oh, I also had my doctor's appointment yesterday. It was boring. Uh, that was pretty much like all they did was they checked the heartbeat. It was 147, and they took some blood, just to do some like hormone tests. They said it's like a normal thing, just to see if there's any abnormalities that they could maybe look for in the ultrasound that's coming up, which should be like next week or so. Yeah, that was really it. They checked my blood pressure. They said it's kind of low, but that's normal. And yeah, I've always kind of had that, so nothing really new. Um, since I didn't have a vlog for my first part. Oh, sorry, my computer is. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it was screensaver. Anyways, since I wasn't on YouTube for my first uh, doctor's appointment, I just thought I could tell you guys what went on there. I was 14 weeks. They took a lot of blood. They took my urine. They took my weight. Oh, they took my weight this time too. I gained like 10 pounds. I I gained about 15 pounds in total so far, which isn't a lot, but Anyways, they took my weight, they took my height, they asked me all about my like genetics, like, and good thing my mom was there because she knows more about like my family history than I do. Um, and yeah, and I heard the heartbeat for the first time. I started bawling. I was crying my eyes out. It was 1:52. Both me and my mom were crying, and it was such a happy thing. And like until I heard that, it didn't really feel, like real to me. Like I kind of had a bump, and I was like, I didn't feel any movement yet, and I was just kind of like, I'm like worried. Like, is the baby alive? Like, is it moving? Blah blah blah. Just kind of like didn't really like no, but once I heard the heartbeat and like I knew it was like alive, it was just so much more real, and I just felt so different after that. Like I've kind of been in like mommy mode after that. Um oh, and the cool thing was when the doctors like pressing really hard, and when you could hear the heartbeat, like there's a kind of like whoosh 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 whoosh, and then you could also hear like whoosh, 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 or something. And the doctor said that the baby was kicking at him. So I thought that was cute because I couldn't feel it or anything, but he said that the baby was moving around lots and he could hear it, and I was like, I don't know if he was joking, but I thought it was cool, and I'd like to believe that. But yeah, that was my first doctor's appointment. It was really emotional. This last one was just kind of boring because I've heard the heartbeat before, and even though I was excited for that, it was nothing really new. I can't wait for my ultrasound. You guys will all know about it, and I'll probably write a little update about when it's gonna be once I find out, and I should find out probably tomorrow when my appointment's gonna be. But that's really all I have to say for now. If you have any questions, just leave it, like, personal message me, comment them, ask my forum spring, inbox my Facebook, whatever you want. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, YouTube.